Oh yes. Welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on crypto every day. But if you're new here and maybe you're searching for a great place to stay informed on the crypto market, then make sure you click that subscribe button. Great place to stay informed. All right. My name's Austin. Team, let's get into it. I want to start the week off right, and I want to talk about where we stand in cryptocurrency today. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Actually, I know I did. Myself, my brother, a couple of our friends, we hit up the LA Silver Lake bar scene. We're based in LA, if you guys don't know. But it was a lot of fun, but definitely ready to get back into it. And actually, if you guys were in LA this last weekend and you went out to the bars and you saw two brothers talking about crypto, it might have been us. So feel free to come say hey next time. All right, will Bitcoin hit 10K? I pulled a couple of articles for us. I'm going to clue you guys in. And I also want to take a look at the market historically, just kind of compare it to today. So if you guys like when we break down the market, then you are going to like this video. So let's check it out. Right now, the market cap pretty much unchanged from over the weekend. You know, we're still around that $300 billion mark. Bitcoin, same thing, pretty much unchanged. We're forming this nice support layer at around 8,200, which is positive. And yeah, if you compare it to the last 3-4 days, not that exciting at all. But if you remember, you know, it wasn't but 4-6 weeks ago, the market cap was at 40 billion or 260 billion. So point is, we're seeing a slow and steady increase up. But let's keep talking about Bitcoin. Like I said, low 8,000s, and yeah, Bitcoin over the last 3 months. 2-3 months ago, Bitcoin was on its way down. We were wondering how far it would go. It seems to have bottomed out, you know, in late June, and we are making incremental steps forward, preparing hopefully for this next big bull run. But let's zoom in a little bit. This is Bitcoin over the last 4 weeks. A lot of people are kind of attributing to these slow and steady influxes of cash into the market for this hearing from the SEC that's going to be declared or announced mid-August. If they announce that the CBOE can trade Bitcoin ETFs, it will be very huge for the cryptocurrency community. And if you guys don't know what this is, it's basically, if the SEC approves this, it just is going to be a huge green flag for institutional investors to be able to safely buy Bitcoin. So the big money will more easily be able to come in. So again, just a lot of people attribute this influx of cash as people preparing. If we take this little divot right here, this happened a few days ago. A lot of people attribute this to the Winklevoss twins. They submitted a couple months ago to be able to trade Bitcoin ETFs, and it got denied, and a lot of money left the market. But we immediately pretty much bounced back. So it just shows, you know, the bulls are readying themselves. It seems like, you know, people are not ready for Bitcoin to go any lower. They're bracing themselves for this big bull run that we usually see. So let me clue you guys in to this article that I found. Just a green flag for Bitcoin. Then we're going to talk about it. Will Bitcoin hit 10K? And really, what does that mean for us as investors, for us as altcoin investors? But first, let's check out this article. And this article is talking about this gentleman right here. Billionaire hedge fund manager Bill Miller is bullish on Bitcoin. Let's check it out. In a recent interview, the self-proclaimed Bitcoin observer revealed that he is a Bitcoin investor. He has made the leap, both personally and as part of his partnership portfolio. So big institutional money already entered in from this guy, Bill. And this is a quote from him. "I think it's an interesting technological experiment. Every day that it doesn't blow up or get regulated to zero, what's going to happen is that more money flows into the ecosystem. Definitely. So Bill Miller, Billionaire, he has finally come around and sees value in this emerging market. But then he went on to talk about altcoins. When asked about whether his stance on Bitcoin extended to other cryptocurrencies, Miller said this: most of them, cryptocurrencies, probably worthless. Bitcoin is the most stable of the currencies. I think it has the greatest probability of being successful. There are others that people like, but that's the only one I'm interested in. He's only interested in Bitcoin. He thinks the other ones are poop coins, as people say. So that's his opinion. And I actually want to talk about this because I don't know about you, but here at Altcoin Daily, we talk about the altcoins that we see a lot of value in, a lot of altcoins that we don't see that much value in, and we just offer some perspective on the market. But if we look at a historical snapshot, this is the cryptocurrency market about almost exactly 3 years ago. These were the coins that were making headway. Bitcoin was at the high price at the time of $279. We recognize some of these, Ripple, Litecoin, Dash, but most of these coins, who's heard of them again? Except for a handful of ones that we know. Most of the coins in the top 10, 20, have vanished, really. So I don't know what we'll be looking at in 3 years. Are we going to look back at this historical snapshot? Which coins will make it? Anyway, that's why it's really important to just kind of do your research, because honestly, the coins with a value, they are still in existence. So just important to subscribe to places that offer some insight and information on the market. Whether you're on your own or with us, just stay informed, team. That's the point. And another thing I wanted to bring up, going off of Bill Miller's comments about altcoins, Bitcoin is really the only crypto that's seeing this influx of cash. All the other cryptocurrencies have either pretty much stayed the same or they've gotten less valuable in terms of market cap over the last 7 days. Is this the end of altcoins? I say no. I think Bitcoin's seeing the most influx of cash right now because of this. People are ready for Bitcoin to kind of fly to the moon if this gets approved. So right now, kind of some of the money is being drained from these altcoins to be able to put into Bitcoin. For me, I see this as a great buying opportunity. A lot of great buys out there, but trust me, team, I'm no financial expert, but when Bitcoin moons, if we see this bull run at the end of the year, these altcoins will moon harder. Just my opinion. Let's keep going. The last thing I want to bring to you guys is, I saw this on Reddit. Fasten your seatbelts. It's that time of year again. Somebody posted this kind of historical snapshot. This is Bitcoin last year, this last bull run, and they talk about in August, we saw a little bit of a bull run similar to what we're seeing now, which led to the most massive bull run we've ever seen. So, is the same thing happening right now? Are these little steps the same little steps we saw last August? Let's really talk about this. So let's go to Bitcoin 1 year, and let's zoom here a little bit and zoom in. It'd be cool. I was just thinking, since I was we were out at the bars this last weekend, if someplace like LA, they made a beer or a whiskey that you could only buy with cryptocurrency, I think that would get a lot of hype. Anyway, wow, $1 million idea. Interesting. I might contact Shark Tank. Anyway, let's check this out. Is this kind of little bull run we're seeing right now in August similar to what we saw last year in 2017? So this was August last year, and yeah, as you can see, in 2017, a little bit of a bull run. People didn't really know. We did dip down, but it just led to a massive one. This is my opinion on this. Because let's be very real, team. The SEC could very easily just deny this or postpone it till next year, 2019. We don't really know. But I think the biggest reason / argument that the SEC would deny this CBO thing is because what's changed from every other time some company like this filed to trade Bitcoin ETFs. What's changed? Nothing's really new for this filing. And as we saw in headlines last week, the SEC has already postponed 5 Bitcoin ETF proposals. Not the big one yet, but they've already postponed several. Which is positive. They want to gather more information first. But if the same thing happens this year, this is my prediction. We're slowly building up because people are preparing for this big ETF approval. But if it doesn't happen, where are we? Here we go. If it doesn't happen, this is what I think. I think we're going to dip again. Doesn't mean we're going to dip forever. I think we will, by the end of the year, see massive influx of cash. But if the SEC does not approve this ETF, Bitcoin ETF trading, then expect the market to go down a little. Now, I think we'll definitely still have a bull run because there's too many clues, there's too many hints that institutional money is gearing themselves up to enter the market. But just keep in mind, there is a great chance that the SEC will not approve this because nothing really much has changed since the last couple of months since the last one. But just be prepared. Start buying up. If it's not approved, that's a great time to buy Bitcoin. Right now, it's a great time to buy altcoins. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Hope you guys took some value out of this. Again, if you did, feel free to like the video. That would just help us grow as a channel. And let me know truly what you think about Bitcoin, about this ETF situation, about buying beer with Bitcoin. I will be talking to you guys. All right. My name's Austin. This is Altcoin Daily. We'll see you tomorrow.